Hola gente de YouTube, aquí Brandy Silon comentando. Seguimos con un capítulo más de Game of Thrones,
I was worried. How was it?
donde lo dejamos con Mira.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
What? ¿Qué
Really?
pasó?
That's a relief.
Fue el sonido por un momento.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sarah, what? It's true.
Calentona.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. Which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
Meterás en problemas. What? ¿Qué está pasando con el sonido?
Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him.
I don't want to be queen, no matter
¿Quién
who
quiere
I
casarse
Don't
con
want
Joffrey?
to be queen.
Bus,
You northerners. You'd make a perfect
por favor.
scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the 7 kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Yo me imagino todo lo que le haría Joffrey a ella.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
¿Verdad que sí?
Run and...
What are you doing? Well? Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been...
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed
Siempre
Cersei
la
your true heart, she
opción
would
del medio es
stab
como
you
la más
before.
neutra.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
A pedirle la ayuda.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Más a las que se queden. Aunque presiento que me voy a arrepentir.
Ask.
Please, Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee.
Ramsay? Roose Bolton's bastard?
I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown...
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how we turned on Lady Sansa.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
El rey Joffrey la adora, como
You
si
have
adorara a
power
alguien.
over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Vamos a ver a cuál de los personajes lleva la muerte. Que eso es lo que presiento, que alguno va a morir por culpa mía. Cambio de personaje. Hacia la muralla. What?
7 elves. Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh, Rancy.
My ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat.
Mierda. No, ya no quiero ver.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, the
Cóndese.
naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now.
Cóndese.
How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
Mierda.
Lord?
Shh! Listen.
Puto Rancy.
There.
Ah, me va a ver.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Ya, se quieto. Quieto.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Buena lección. Nunca hay que correr de Rancy. Me gusta el emblema de la familia Bolton. De la casa Bolton.
Bloody hell.
Mierda. Rancy el loquillo. Que le gusta desollar a la gente.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and courageous in battle.
Why are you telling me this?
Otra vez el sonido.
These were your father's people. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Yo no confío en ese viejo. No confío en nadie. En el juego.
Who is this man?
This Craven is a deserter and...
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life.
Por eso voy a robar todo. Mierda. Con el sonido.
It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by... I've a family to feed. And not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
Mierda con el sonido.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
Mierda.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief. If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Al muro. Lo único que me
I
ocurre.
sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
Oh, please, my lord. My family, without me, they'll die.
Creo que eso no era la, la opción correcta. Ups.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
Pero what the fuck con el sonido, ¿por qué?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on... You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Pero mierda con ese.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people... Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Ahora inspeccionar.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Has anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
De los tres, confío más en este.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
¿Quién es este? Este es el que está apadrado en la puerta. Vamos a hablar.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
Ah, el tío.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Uncle, why are you
¿A
packing?
dónde va?
You're not going somewhere, are you?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. She insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
Como siempre, la opción del medio, la más
But
neutral.
my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice, and I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Pues eso sí es
Ethan, I
verdad.
need to talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. You said you'd get angry sometimes. This would have been a good time to see it.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me. You're just
Ay,
as capable
mierda, no lo
as
elegí.
Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Ahora, ¿con quién más hablamos? Vamos a ver. Vamos a hablar con este.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready
Vale.
for what's coming?
No
This
vamos a ser
lot,
tan directos.
ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Voy a dar el... Ajá, ya, tengo que hablar y... Luego decido a quién darle el...
Swords up!
Por aquí había visto a este. Pues de los tres en este es el que menos confío.
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Vamos a decirle que
Yes,
sí.
Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Bueno chicos, vamos a dejar este capítulo hasta acá. No sé qué les pasa al juego porque se le está yendo el sonido. Tengo que mirar si es por el juego o es el programa de grabar que me está dando problemas. Bueno, como saben, si les gustó el video pueden suscribirse al canal, darle like, compartirlo y nos vemos en el próximo video. Hasta luego.